Well, it's committed. We made it to the cabin, and I have to tell you, it's been a day of really a roller coaster of emotions as we lined up, and the people coming up here that were so excited that their cabin had been saved, and then those of us that our cabins had been burnt. And it was slightly interesting emotional dynamics going on. There's two questions that just keep getting asked over and over to me, and so I'm just going to hit those right on. The first question is, everyone asks, are you going to rebuild? And so the answer to that is the road is washed out, the electricity is gone, the water system is gone, and right now there is not a lot of emotional capacity that I have to even make that. The reality is anytime I don't know, what I like to do is push the pause button. So right now we push the pause button. This place has just an amazing spirit to it. So there's been so much beauty and healing here, and it's just an amazing place for our family. What I am going to do, we own the 3 lots to the side here, and when this regrows, it's going to be more beautiful than ever. I was so excited as we came over the ridgeline and just utter desolate destruction. Out comes a mama doe with her little beautiful fawn still with spots, and I'm thinking, how in the heck did you guys get here? But they were just eating the grass like nothing had ever happened. So the first question is, we're rebuilding. The second is did insurance cover everything? And the reality is it did not. We had insurance, and so far the insurance has been really fair with us. We're with State Farm. So far they've been really good to us, but it's probably going to be about half the cost of what it would take to somewhat rebuild the cabin. We are going to hold on to these 3 lots, and I'm going to let my sons take their leadership, and at appropriate time as things come back, make the decision if we do build the next level. The destruction was far bigger and more significant than I thought it would be. I was prepared for just complete chaos, but I don't know if you can see behind it, and words don't even do justice. It was just, I mean, it just rubble. I've never seen destruction like this, but I came with 2 major intents, and I'm giving myself a 6 out of 10 of hope. My mother's chaudry, pottery, which was my main book, I only found 3 shards, but they're 3 or 4 precious shards. But the rock board, luckily my son Tim had very carefully saw where it fell, so we spent probably 3 hours digging through the rubble, and they're pretty easy to identify. And I bet of the 403 rocks, I got about 60 or 70 of them. So actually pretty excited about that. I think as we go through these really complex chapters, and I'm through it. I went through a really just like I needed to sit in it, but now I went through the motions of a little sad, to then at some point I got just kind of ticked off. I won't swear, but I did. I just growled at it, and then now it's like, okay, it's time to set this thing down and move forward and go rebuild. So excited for what we're going to rebuild with these rocks. Kind of looking forward to the future. And I don't know, I guess just this complicated, beautiful thing that we get to navigate as human beings in these biological machines that don't function great all the time. And I'm excited for the future, and also grateful. And at the same time, this was a tricky one. And I think it'll take some time for this mountain to come back. But 10 or 15 years, this thing's going to be more beautiful than it ever was.